least the Nerazim are safe now. I hope we will be able to rescue our brethren on Aiur soon.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Aiur. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Aiur of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
An utter deed, Shakuras. Shakuras is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
First Aiur, and now Shakuras. All that we have held dear is crumbling around us. Despite this, we must press on. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Xel'Naga Keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the Keystone to us.
Protoss vessel. This is Commander James Raynor. Artanis? There. Ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps, an elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybridly.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition the Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they've destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate August Grad.
We will ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
This Terran friend of yours, he knew my mother, did he not?
James Raynor. I should have known that fate would draw him into Amon's war.
Amon will not rest until every living thing is under his dominion.
Amon sent Mobius Corps to slaughter the Terrans, just as he uses the protoss against each other.
Everywhere we journey, destruction and death. This is the future for all if we do not intervene.
I will find the Keystone, Zeratul. I will honor your legacy.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the Deul, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings, unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
I do not make an assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
Your friends are most unusual, Hierarch. Losing the Kala is like losing a limb, a part of myself.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events, and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Xel'Naga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Aiur. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save. Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, Augustgrad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them. This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Corps is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Corps leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
Justice be done. By your will. Antara Tazaga. The central stabilizer is nearby. Securing it first will deliver us a staging ground to assault the other 4. We are the blades of iron. One Antara.
Durability calculations updated.
Commander, your construction vehicles can begin the repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
You have not enough minerals. You must place that in a power field. Wield my light for hire. My meditation is over. I have returned. We are the Blades of Aiur. For Artanis. You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons. My meditation is over. Command me. Antara Tassadar. You have not enough minerals.
I am detecting an electromagnetic weapon ahead. The pulse emanating from these devices will slowly damage our shields. But their solarite reactors may be useful to us. Destroying these devices would be highly advised. These solarite reactors can be used to improve the solar core's energy output. I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
Aiur. Ula Sadari. Antara Tassadar. For Artanis. Foe. I have returned.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Core is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
Aiur. Gassar, Gate of Blood. Ula Sadari. For Artanis, we embrace the glory of battle. My light! I have returned. Zok Artanis. Mobius Core is mobilizing an attack against our nexus point. Rally our defenses. We embrace the glory of battle. Command. Ula Sadari. Honor guides me. For Artanis. We embrace the glory of battle. embrace the glory of battle. By your will. Antara Tassaga. Ula Sadari. For Artanis. Antara Tassaga. Gassar de Templari. By your will. Ula Sadari.
Upgrade complete.
For Artanis. Antara Tassaga.
Walking aboard the Solarite reactor now.
Gassar de Templari. Ula Sadari. On guides. Antara Tassaga. By your will. For Artanis. Gassar de Templari. By your will. Gassar de Templari.
A third stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Gotcha. Repairs underway. Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Corps off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
Ula Sadari. By your will. For Artanis. Gassar de Templari. Engaging foe. My life for hire. My life for hire. We are the blades of fire.
Upgrade complete.
Lacking instructions. My meditation.
Nice work cleaning out that base, Artanis. Raiders, let's keep this ground secure.
Antara Tassac, we stand unified. Honor guides us. By your will. For Artanis. Ula Sadari. Antara Tassaga. Gassar de Templari. Honor guides us. We stand unified. Justice be done. Ula Sadari. We stand. Ula Sadari.
Durability calculations updated.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands. We must make haste.
My life for hire. Command me. My life for hire. Antara Tassaga. For Artanis.
The final Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
Antara Tassaga. On guides. Gassar de Templari. Ula Sadari. We embrace the glory of battle.
Hierarch, Only some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
By meditation, we stand unified. Antara Tassadar. Ula Sadari. On guides me. Kassar de Templari. Na'adam Orin Shisar. Justice, we stand unified. Antara Tassadar. For Artanis. Ula Sadari, by your will. Antara Tassadar, for Artanis. On guide. Kassar de Templari, by your will. Ula Sadari. Glory of battle! Base is under attack. Antara Tassadar! Kassar Ula Sadari! On guide.
Friend Raynor, Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Core is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this one, partner.